Hello guys, welcome to this lecture. In the last lecture, we studied about all the concepts of S3 bucket, what is bucket, how we can create the bucket inside the console. So now in this lecture, we will going to see how you can able to do this via CLI. Because as I always tell, like if you know the CLI approach, it is good. If you don't know, also no problem. We can create it via a console, web console. So no issues. But for doing this but it's my responsibility for you guys to teach you how you can able to do these things. So first thing that you have to do is you have to create a bucket. So to create a bucket, what you have to do is here you have to type the coding. So I will tell how you can able to do it. Okay, so I will go AWS. First you have to type AWS. You should always check whether AWS is enabled or not. If this message came, means AWS is successfully installed in your system. So now what you have to do, you have to create the uh, bucket. So for this you have to use this particular command AWS S3 API. So how the bucket is been forming actually through the help of AWS API only, through the help of the bucket API only, this particular bucket formation takes place. That's why this S3 API comes here. So now after doing this, what you have to do, then here you have to write create bucket. So create bucket. Now in this create bucket, what you have to write, first here you have to write the bucket, and now after that you have to write the bucket name. So I'll write my bucket name as I will write my new, and I will write this thing. Okay, I'll be going to write this thing ASDFGHJKL. So this is the bucket name I want now. Okay, now which region I want to create the bucket is very important. So here I'll write region. In the region, what I will write, I want that I should create this in the Mumbai region. So here I will again go to my AWS console. In this I will go to my I'll directly go to, I'll click back. See in this Asia Pacific FP South 1 bucket, or you can get it from here also, Asia Pacific Mumbai. If you click on this, you will get this particular region. So AP South 1. So that's why what I will do here, I will write AP South 1. If I write this particular thing and if I click enter, see an error has obtained. See what is the obtained? The unspecified location constraint is incompatible for region this was request sent to. So what does this mean? This location constraint, you didn't specify this thing. That's why it has done this. So that's why what you have to do here, you have to specify the location constraint also. So here we'll write create bucket configuration, and in this bucket configuration, what you have to do, you have to first enable the location constraint. So what is this location constraint? Here you have to specify to the AWS that the location that you are using is the particular location that we are using. You're using only Mumbai location for this. So you are constraining it. Constraining means out of all the locations you are choosing only one location. That is called as constraining. So this local constraint, constraint, local constraint. In this, what you have to do here, you have to specify it as AP South 1. If I click enter, now what has happened here, if you see it is loading, see this particular location has been enabled successfully. So what I always do, whenever you get this JSON file structures and all, I use this VS Code concept for all of these things. Like I go to S3 and I'll paste this. Why? Because whenever if you want to remove this, if you want to create a file inside the particular location, you should have this location ready with you, so that every time you should not go to console and you will check the information. In the last 3 lectures, we are using this technique only, and it works very good. So this is how you bucket has been created successfully by this name. Okay, now what, so if you want to check whether the bucket is created or not, so here I'll go here, I'll click on the refresh option, and see this particular bucket has been successfully created at 3:48, 3:49 is the time. So this is the time where we created the bucket. So now after creating the bucket, what you have to do, you have to list out, you have to, like, let's say if you want to list out all the buckets. So here how many buckets are there? Two buckets are there, correct? You want to list out like what are the buckets that are present inside my AP South 1 region. So for this, what I will write AWS S3 LS. Once I write this thing, these are the two buckets that have been created till now. Correct. Now after this, what we have to do after this S3 thing? Now you have to upload a particular file here. Now see, uploading a file is a very important task. So in this particular bucket that we created just now, in this bucket we are going to add that particular file. So I will do one thing. I will take one more file and I will add this particular file. Let's say here I am taking this routing table. Let's say here I am taking this PDF file and I want to upload it in my this bucket. So what I will do first, I have to copy this particular path. I have to copy this particular path. So whenever you want to copy this particular path, I will tell you one simple trick to do. Go to your Windows, new window. First, you always do pwd. Here you will write cd desktop. You will get, because I had stored in this thing. And now here I have to write pwd because in this folder I save this file. So I will copy this particular thing and I will paste it in my this thing. Like here I will write file location and here I will write this particular path. And now if I go to here and now if I go to this rename option, I will copy this and I will go to my VS Code. I'll put forward slash and I save. So this is how you can save your file in the particular thing VS Code. Okay. So now what you have to do, now you have to pass this particular file, because then only this terminal will know now that where you store the file. So here I will cut this because my this terminal work is over already. So this particular thing has came terminal. So here I have to upload a file. So AWS S3, in S3 bucket you have to upload the file. To upload the file you will be going to use CP. Like this you can upload the folder also. Like this you can upload the folder also. Here I'll write CP here. In the CP I will upload the file. So how to upload the file? Here I took the path here from my operating system and I want this, but in this particular path it should going to go and update in my AWS console. So here I'll go and I'll paste this. Here error came. Why error came? Because here we did put the inverted commas. So if I go here, if I go here, if I go here and if I go here and if I paste here, if I click enter, again error came, like the following requires a path. So now what I will do here, I got this particular doubt. So for this what I'll do, as I always do these things, I go to GPT and I'll go and I'll paste this. So it will tell you what is the error that you have been got. See, you have run this particular thing, but it should be like in this particular format. It should not be the your local path. So that's why what I will do, I didn't created the particular folder. Okay, so for this what I will do, it's depend upon your option. Either you can directly pass in your bucket or you create the folder inside it and you can do it. So what I will do, I will just do this thing. Here I will here this local file path I will take it. This is correct only. This particular thing is correct only, local file path. And now after this local file path, what I will do, I'll put one space mark here and I will go to this particular thing and I'll copy this. But I won't be using this. I will do lot of modifications in this. So I don't want to create the folder here. So here I will do this and I will remove this particular. Here I will write a bucket name. So here I will, what is the bucket name that we created in this particular bucket you want to store? So we'll copy this bucket and we'll paste here. And now once you pasted this and if you click enter here, see this particular file has been successfully uploaded in your system. So like this you can able to upload a folder also. Now let's say I want to upload my AWS folder in my same bucket. So what I will do, I will do the same thing, but instead of writing this PDF option, I will just write till AWS. So now what Amazon will think that okay, this is the folder that he wanted to upload. So once we click on the enter, it has given the error that this parameter valid inline, it should be minimum length 1, but we have saved this particular thing in the we didn't created the folder. So that's why what I will do, I'll again go to the GPT and I'll ask how to upload a folder. How to upload a folder, we have to know, right? Now to upload a folder to SD bucket, like this is the approach that it has suggested. Okay, it has suggested to do this particular thing, and it is just telling me to add the recursive option. So if I do the same thing here, I will just write recursive. Once I click on the enter, this particular folder and all the components inside this particular folder is been working successfully. So this is how you can able to upload a file and a folder inside your bucket. Now you have to list what are the things that are present inside your bucket. Here we uploaded the folder, right? But how come I know from here that it has seriously been updated or not? So for this, what I will do here, I will write AWS S3 ls. In ls, what I will do, this particular thing I will going to do S3, and I will pass the bucket name S3 and this bucket name. And once I pass this bucket name, you see that all of the things that are present inside this particular thing will be shown here. Means all of these things are been there inside this folder. Means okay, this folder has been uploaded, this images has been there. So like this you will get the conclusion of what are the things that are stored in this particular folder, in this particular bucket. Now what you have to do, now let's say here I want to download a particular thing. Okay, I want to download this particular path, I want to download it. So how I will going to download it? I will get a path from it. So how you can able to decide the path? For this, what I will do, I'll go to my this account. Now it has given me one very good method to download the file. Okay. So now in this, what I will do here, I'll go to my S3. Okay, I'll go to this bucket, and in this bucket I want to download this particular new.png from my from this particular bucket. I want to use this, I want to download this particular new png. So for this, what I will do, I will go to this particular new png, and here if you go down, if you, yeah, either you can use, you have to copy this particular thing s3 url, s3 url. So what is this mean, this means that this is the particular location of this new.png file. So I will going to use this particular location to download the particular file from my terminal. So for downloading the file, what we will do here, we'll write aws s3, and in this s3, what I will do here, I have to pass cp, I will pass this particular path. Okay, once I pass this particular path and if I click enter, it has given me the error that following arguments are required, means paths it has been required. So what are the paths it has been required? We will check it now. So here I will go to my this notes. Here I will write my first new bucket, and this particular path I already copied it from my thing. So what is the error? We will again go to gpt and we will fix these errors, because we should know, right, what is the error in this code. Just go and paste the code, it will itself understand. But see, here it has told that you only given the source, but you didn't give the destination part. So destination part, I want that this file should be downloaded in this particular folder. Inside this particular folder, this new dot particular thing should work here. So now what you have to do here, I will pass my receiver address also. Here I'll go up. Here if I go here and if I paste here, now you will understand that okay, this particular file new.png is downloaded into this particular folder. See, this new.png is successfully downloaded in this particular folder, this AWS folder. So like this, what happens, like you can able to download the file in your AWS also. So now what you have to do now, this particular, you have downloaded the particular file. So till now what we have done, we created the bucket, this has completed, listed the bucket and uploaded file and folder, both have done, and we have listed all the objects inside the file, it has done. Now downloaded the found file, we have done. Now let's say I want to delete a particular object, means I have to delete this particular object. So what I can do, I will take one simple approach to do it. So aws s3, to remove this file, we know we will be going to use this rm command. So to delete the object, I will go to this particular thing, and here I will go and I will take this particular location, or I can take any of the path that I wanted to take. Anything I can be take, that is no problem, that is my choice. So I want to delete this particular as new.png file from my AWS console. So I will do rm and I will just paste this particular command and I'll press enter. So once I press enter, this particular new.png has been deleted from the particular like from this particular cloud. It has been deleted. Now if you want to check like whether it has been deleted or not, I'll go to buckets, I'll click on refresh. If I go to my ASDF, see here there is no here if I click again this refresh option, it will work. See, if I go here, this particular thing has been deleted successfully. So I like this. You can able to delete this file from this particular from this particular thing. You can able to delete the file. So now what you have to do, it will delete. Like sometimes it will take some time to update. So let it update for some time. Now what you have to do, this particular delete operation has been performed. Now I want to delete a particular complete bucket. I want to delete, I don't want to delete this bucket. So what I will do, I will just take this AWS, and in this I want to delete a particular bucket completely. So what I will do here, I will write AWS S3 RM, and I will just write the bucket name that I wanted to delete. Let's say I want to delete this particular bucket. So I will copy this particular bucket and I will paste it. So now it is giving error that here you didn't pass it the thing. So for this to delete a particular bucket, we should know some commands. So what you can do, you can directly go to this particular bucket option here. Here you go to bucket, like this is if I go here, if I go to buckets, if I go to this particular, if I click on this bucket, here I'll get this copy URL option, copy URL option. If I click on this settings or go to actions, okay, if I go to this, okay, I want to copy this thing. Okay, you can use this technique also, no problem. So what we will do is we will directly here I want to delete a I want to delete a I want to delete a bucket. So for deleting the bucket, I have pasted the below command. It will now, if you paste in GPT, it will give you the errors. It will give you these errors. But you are using ASR3, which is used for file, so we should not use this. So what we have done, this has been done when the bucket is empty. So first you have to delete this bucket. So to delete all the buckets with the content, we will be going to use this particular thing. So for this, what you have to do here, AWS S3, it's we should use not RM, it should be RB, means remove the bucket. And then here I have to pass S3, and here I will pass this particular bucket name. What is the bucket name that we have? This particular bucket name we will be having. And after putting this bucket here yeah, S3 RBS3, and here I will write this particular thing. What is this thing? Force I will going to do, means it will delete this complete bucket with this particular uh, with all the contents present here. So that's why if I click here, now I have to delete this particular thing because it is already written twice, so that's why it is not working. If I click enter now, now the particular bucket is been deleted and all the files which are present inside the bucket got deleted. So this is how you can able to delete a particular bucket here. Now one important thing here is, here you are having this particular bucket and you want to do one thing, that is here if I go to buckets, I click on refresh, if I click on the refresh, see that particular bucket has been deleted. Now here I want this new ZX, this bucket that we created. For this bucket, what I want that this bucket should have the public to make this file public so that anyone in the internet can able to see this file. So for this particular bucket, what we will do, here I will go to this thing. Here I'll write AWS S3 API. In this I will write put object In this put object, what you have to do here, put object, you have to do this ACL. In this ACL, we have disabled and enabled it, right? So this is what we will going to do. Now in this, what first you have to pass the bucket name. We have to pass three parameters. One is the bucket name. So this bucket name I want to use this. Okay. After passing the bucket name, what I have to do? I have to use the key. Now let's say in this particular bucket, what I will do is I will going to pass one particular image here. Okay, I'll go to upload, I'll go to file, and if I go to my desktop and if I go to my AWS folder here, AWS folder, I want to upload this new.png photo. Okay, I'll upload this. Okay, well, I want to check now after doing this, and I have to click on the below option as upload option. Okay, so once this has been done, now what you have to do, now after doing this, you have to use this particular, what key I have to use means what is the photo that I want to use. I want to use new dot, what is the extension? If I go here, new dot png I have to use. So okay, new dot png I'll going to use. Now what you have to use, you have to use the ACL. So in ACL, what you want public to view the file, but you only want them to read, you don't want them to do any modifications in this. So once you do this, if I click enter here, now you see like here the public to perform this thing, because public access control lists are blocked by the block public ACLs. So now here what has happened here, now you want to enable this particular file to be here. So but what has happened here, since this here one error has happened, that it is not authorized to perform this public option, because when we created this particular bucket there itself we didn't enable the public thing. That's why it has not worked. So now if we create one more bucket, and in that bucket if you keep public is allowed, and then if you run this operation, this will 100% works. So these are the operation guys that you can able to perform when we see this all the concepts here. Like if you see here, we have performed all of this concept, deleted the bucket, we have done this particular thing, we have filed and everything we have done in the bucket. So I hope you understood this lecture. So this is all about S3 bucket. In the next lecture we will going to see about RDS, either dynamic dynamic database or RDS, and out of this both anything we're going to see. And out after doing this both the things, then officially we're going to start our AWS all concepts that are there. Because why I am teaching this all concepts, because if I go to my AWS AI practitioner here, you many people are asking why I am creating these things and all. AI practitioner, if I go here and if I go down again, AWS certified AI practitioner, if I go again, and now if you want to like go down, if you want to know about the exam guide, first lecture I already taught you. So in this it has asked Amazon EC2, Amazon S3, Amazon Lambda, SageMaker will going to see in this particular concepts. And you should know how the cloud security compliances we just saw, right? This inbound outbound, that is important. We should know IAM things and all, we are important. We should know the concepts of region availability zones and all required. And then AWS service pricing models is also very important for this. So that is the reason why we are focusing this knowledge, because certification is expecting you guys to know these things. So yeah, so these things we completed. EC2 we done, IAM we done, S3 we done. So SageMaker we will be going to doing in this course for very important. And this security compliances we studied, IAM we already studied, regions availability zones, edge locations we studied, pricing models we are studying about all of these things. And so this is after doing AWS S3 and after AWS Lambda, we will be going to do fully with this particular course. So that's it guys, I hope you understood the all the concepts of S3 bucket. Please do like, share and subscribe guys, as it will give me a lot of motivation to create the videos. So thank you guys.